You better wake up and get it. Ain't got no time for no quitting. Your pockets might be on midget, but that's called temporary digit. Get off the couch and get lifted and say that this how we did it. Cause it all started with a podcast called Self-Prolific. Let's go.
All right. Welcome to another episode of Self-Prolific Podcast.
You better know it.
And today, I have two special guests. The brothers of block builders, the educators, the motivators, the entrepreneurs, the hardworking men. I got Bro G.
That's right.
And I got Bro T.
You better know it.
Man.
And you know we in here with the one and only.
It is I. The
H.I.M.
Man. So, we going to talk about the art of hustling. We're going to talk about the art of hustling. And I want to start with a quote from Nipsey Hussle that says, "The game is going to test you. Never fold. Stay 10 toes down. It's not on you. It's in you. And what they can't see, they can't take away."
Wow.
That said Nipsey.
R.I.P. to Nip, man.
R.I.P. to Nipsey. So,
real talk. Rest in peace.
I want to get into it like this. The art of hustling simply starts when you want to change the game.
Change the game. Yeah.
You want to change the game, and I feel as if when it comes to hustling, I feel like it's something that we are naturally born with. Not saying that we, as in us, but everyone. Like anyone who has the mindset of an entrepreneur or anyone has a mindset of a game changer, you're a hustler.
Yeah.
You're a hustler.
I agree with that because a lot of times we sold on the idea that the only way to be successful is to go through the education process.
Right.
And while education can equal success, education doesn't always equal success.
Right.
So there are other ways you can get out there and start a business. You don't have to go be an employee. You can be an employer.
Ooh.
And that's the hustle right there. But when you take that approach, it's all on you. So I think that's why a lot of people stray away from it.
Oh yeah. Like like you were saying with building, like imagine building your name or building up a brand. Like if you have, just like us, we're block builders, and we also entrepreneurs. Like if you want to build up your name, you have to first start with the work.
Yeah.
And in order to get your name out, you got to hustle. Got to throw your name out there. You got to constantly, throw your name out to whatever competition in your way.
See what most people don't understand, man. To have that hustle mentality, bruh, you got to have a work ethic. If your work ethic is poo, man, you got people out here that can play better basketball than LeBron James.
Facts.
Hypothetically speaking, you understand?
I'm sure it's a 12-year-old out there somewhere.
But it's you know what I'm saying? Some NBA players, man, their work ethic, they only in the NBA, and they're just okay and comfortable with being in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's got players out there that work ethic. That's why it's more exciting to watch a college basketball game than it would be an NBA game, because the work ethic, they trying to fight, they fighting to get somewhere.
They hungry.
You know what I'm saying? They hungry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that mindset can be developed. A lot of people, they say hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard.
Right.
Well, that's true. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are born with a lot of different talents, but you just got that talent and no work ethic. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have that work ethic, that dedication. You got to know that you're gonna go through some blood, some sweat, some tears. You know what I'm saying? But it's all gonna be worth it. It's a long road, but at the end of the road is a rest stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
straight like I think you done really touched and hit the nail on the head with that one, bro. With that work ethic is synonymous with hustle. That's pretty much the same thing. Hustle and work ethic. You got that hustle. You got that work ethic.
Right.
I think that you done hit it on the head with that one there, bro.
You got to also know, man, but you can't have the wrong type of hustle with the wrong type of work ethic, man.
Correct.
Well, you can't have the right type of work ethic for the wrong type of hustle, excuse me. Because a lot of things you hustle for, a lot of people we hustle for, it don't be beneficial. It's detrimental. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's with that work ethic, you got to make sure that the goal that you trying to reach is a goal that's gonna be beneficial not only to you, but is it gonna uplift and show others a way of how to work hard through something, how to really just endure something, you know what I'm saying? Persevere through something
right.
to get to this rest stop. Because a lot of people, man, that see the long road ahead, get about a mile or two up the road, and ooh, child, I'm gonna go ahead and go back. I'm gonna go ahead and go back home, and never really just get to see, man. You know, it probably had a rest stop about a mile. You never know how long the road is. Exactly. You know, the road. Sometimes the road, for Kobe, the road was just to 17 years old.
Yeah.
He didn't even go to college.
Exactly.
He went straight from high school with LeBron. The road was 17, 18 years old. So it don't matter, man. For Tyler Perry, the road was 35.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Moving from New Orleans to Atlanta, being homeless, but still being hungry.
But the work ethic, man, the goal, man, he got something that he's striving for.
Right.
He want a better life.
Right.
You
Rest
feel
in
me?
peace
But
to
I'm
the
gonna
Black
tell you,
Mamba,
man,
too.
Oh, yeah.
just off that work ethic, bro. If your foundation ain't built off God, bro, everything gonna fail.
Of course.
Real
Big
talk.
facts. Them big facts, man. You got to have a foundation. Can't build your house on no muddy ground.
At all.
So, bro, where you think the hustle originate?
The hustling, like
Where you think?
overall?
Where you, in a person? I mean.
Oh, in a person?
Where you think that it come from in a person? Because it ain't in everybody.
I feel like hustling comes from being hungry. Like
So
if
it
you
come
think
from the
about it,
hunger.
from inside. Like physically or mentally being hungry. Like if I ain't got enough money in my pocket, or if I want more money in my pocket, or if I go into my refrigerator and the only thing we got is bologna,
Yeah.
I want to try something different. I want to try something different. I want to upgrade. So being hungry gonna make you hustle.
Yeah.
Like I have a saying: if you hungry, you gonna hustle. If you starving, you gonna be successful. And
Real talk.
that's still, that's as simple as it can be. Like if you hungry, you gonna hustle as hard as you can. But then if you start starving, I gotta get this, I gotta make this work. Oh yeah, you gonna be successful.
Yeah. That desire.
Exactly. Like
How strong is your desire?
Man.
And also your will. Because I think it's safe for us to say that work ethic come down to having self-will too, willpower.
Right.
Because it's way safer to get out there and get a job. Way safer to get out there and get a job because, we seen, thanks to COVID-19, we seen the illusion of job security.
Right.
But it is somewhat more secure to know that if I go to work these 40 hours a week or these 80 hours every 2 weeks, that I know for sure I got something coming in this amount versus you just every day getting up and you don't know how much you make. You might make
$5.
You might make $5 one day and $500 the next. It's just depend on how hard you go. And I think a lot of people don't want to take on that responsibility because can we say it's a passion to? I mean, it's a challenge to take on your passion.
Exactly. Like for example, imagine growing up with the candy lady. Some days, the kids might come around, and you make $100 a day, $200 a day, and then the next day you might only make $5 a day. So as a kid, you gonna hustle up, try to get some money, right? So you can go to the candy lady, buy your candy, your pop, whatever you want to get, and then from the candy lady point of view, you want to hustle and let everybody know, hey, tell your friends, tell your brothers, tell your sisters, hey, look, come over here. So it's like there's a hustling from every point of view, like
it's
every single,
exactly.
Everybody trying to get it.
Yeah. So what made you want to start your own businesses and go your own routes? Because I know you work, but that's also like your goal is to work for yourself. So what made that drive in you? Has that just always been that way for you? Like you always wanted to be a business owner, or you just kind of was working and seeing that working for people ain't like really your style? I ain't gonna say it ain't what's up, because some people working is for some people. Like some people, like having a job is legitimately they lane, but some people it just don't work for them.
Well, Truth be told, I'm the type of person where I always love to sit back. Like, even while I'm working and doing my job, I always sit back and imagine, like, there's really somebody that's over me that's just sitting down doing nothing and making money. Like, when I say over me, I'm saying, like, my supervisor. Because, like, if you notice, the workers are literally the ones that's working and keeping the businesses alive. But then it's like the supervisor where it's just like, you working? And then there's the boss who is, the person that's over the whole thing, where it's just like, I wonder exactly what are they doing at the top. So it's like, that's what my ambition of, I want the status of a businessman, because I want to know exactly how do you start from the bottom and have people working for you. Because I'm the type of person where if there's nobody else there, I'm gonna have to work until I get, build up a team. So until then, I have to be the worker, have to be the
one man band.
Yeah, literally, I gotta be the one that work the product, buy the product, make the product work, market the product, ship it out, make sure people,
a one man staff.
Literally, but I feel like that's part of the process.
Yeah,
that's just part of hustling.
I believe that too, bro. Because when you start off, nobody can see your vision but you.
Exactly.
See, at the end of it, when it all then came to fruition, when you done been blessed by God with it, when it done been manifested to you, because you done did the right things for it, and everybody see it, then everybody want to jump on it.
Man,
everybody want to jump on it then, but at the beginning, nobody see your vision but you. Like, I'm pretty sure it got somebody out there that started a business or made a product or started selling a service, and they was telling people, hey, I'm finna do this, and like giving them a chance, kind of side eye, like, hey, I'm finna do this, and you kind of giving them that opportunity to jump in it with you. Yeah, because you kind of want them to be a part of it too.
Can I raise my hand and say that's me? No.
Real talk, bro. I think we all done did it. We all done did it, and just to have that experience, so that person be like, nah, have something, because in your mind you see it clearly.
Yes.
So for the people that have the ability to do that, because like some people don't see the vision. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't have a vision for themselves. They just strictly have somebody else's vision. But like when you have that vision, and you going after it, you going after the goal, what just makes you wanna like go hard for, you said, be like the one man staff? That's the hustle.
Right.
You saying hustle hard. That's the hustle, being the one man staff. Like what gives you that motivation to just be, if I gotta be the content creator, the producer, the uploader, the person that's marketing, marketing, promoting, the merchandise, the sponsor, like what give you the motivation to do that? Because I know at times it get tiring.
Well, I think of it like this. Somebody else could be doing the exact same thing I'm doing. So it's like for example, let's just say T sells shoes. Like, he pretty much doing, like, he'll buy shoes, the brand new shoes, in every size and everything. And I design shoes. What I'll do is first learn how he making his business successful. Learn from him, and then I will try to learn how to collab. I will try to collab
network with him.
Exactly, I'll network with him, and he'll pretty much be my mentor. But I wouldn't really tell him that, because it's like, like that little kid was just like, hey, how do you do such and such? Like, you say they always following you around, and it's like they're soaking in game. So it's pretty much like I became a student. I became a student of a lot of people around me. From the failures to the success, just had to learn.
Experience is the best teaching, man.
Exactly.
So you had humility with the hustle.
Oh, man.
Humbleness with the hustle.
Oh man, that's part of it.
Gotta have it.
That's part of it. So let me ask y'all this. So when it comes to hustling, how do you know when you became successful?
I feel like success is whatever you set out to do, the goal that you set. When you reach that goal, you successful. When you, I don't think there's a monicum of somebody else's, whatever they define successful as. Like, successful could be looked at as a lot of different ways: making a certain amount of money a year,
right,
having a certain type of relationship, family life. Like, but I believe successful is individualistic. It's whatever that individual sees for themselves. And okay, is this once I reach my goal? Like, some people, they being successful for them might be working a regular 9-to-5 job, having the family, white picket fence with the dog, and they don't have to be making $100,000, $500,000 a year to be happy. So I feel like you'll know once you get to that success.
You'll feel it. What about you, Bro T?
Well, if I may add my own little 2 cents to purchase a little knowledge a little bit, or drop something down.
Yes, man.
Well, to me personally, man, success to me is defined as being able to be an effective example, to someone else, and have a positive outcome or a positive inspiration in their life. Some people define success as having a lot of money, but man, you can have a lot of money and not have peace. You can have a lot of money and not have endurance. You can have a lot of money and not have money management. You understand?
Yeah.
So when you define success, success would have to be putting yourself and others in a position to where you can really be a blessing. You can really be a blessing to someone, not even by giving them money, man, just giving them knowledge, helping them out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Help ain't always money, and that's what people need to understand.
Yeah.
Help ain't always money, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just simply listening.
A conversation.
A kind word.
And that's the part of hustling.
Right.
Your work ethic. How you gonna have a good work ethic and you hot-headed, man? You can't be told nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and listen and be told when you're wrong. Well, you could have did something better. Not even so much as you're wrong, but you could have took this little route here, young fella. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to do it like that, Papa. Or you ain't have to react in that way. You could have just let it slide by. But you so hot-headed, man, you don't even want to listen. You got a good work ethic, but you can't be told nothing.
Yeah, that's where that humbleness come in.
In order to be taught, man, you got to listen, bruh. That's how people make good grades in school, because they listen and they apply themselves. Man, apply some listening with that work ethic, man, and you're going to go far. But without that, bruh, without having, with being selfish, that selfish stuff, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to cut it.
You can't hustle and be selfish.
What you hustling for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you hustling for? I'm hustling to get my mom out the projects.
Yeah.
I'm hustling to get some food in my house so I'll be able to, when somebody come over, I can cook for them.
Correct.
My daughter
Real
hungry.
talk.
You know what I'm saying? It's never about you. The hustle is always the motivation to do something else for somebody else, man, to put somebody else in a better predicament, man, a better situation.
That's the strongest hustle.
That's the strongest hustle, man. They hustling backwards. You're hustling backwards, buddy. You're hustling backwards. You understand me? Real talk. Real talk, man.
Man, what made me, I developed I had the regular 9-to-5, get a good job. When I came out of high school, I wanted to go into the military. So like that was what I wanted to do. But then I went to college and graduated communication. I decided I wanted to be a public speaker, and that's more of a individualistic thing. That's more of a work for yourself type thing right there.
That's another 9-to-5.
And then I started just like you said, basically looking around, because at the time I was in school, I wasn't working, and I got a job in 2016, and I just really realized that it just wasn't for me. I'm not gonna say it was bad. It just wasn't for me.
Man.
And that's what made me like decide that I want to start my own thing. Like I want to do my own thing. I want to provide my own services. Like because like you said, there's the boss of the company, and he's making money, but he's not giving up any of his time.
Exactly.
He made the initial investment to start the business. Like you said, he was the one man staff, did everything, and then it came to a point where when he was doing all that, he was getting paid and trading his time for money. But now at the boss level, he's getting money, but he also got his time too. So, excuse me. So that's what I wanted, because to me, time is more valuable than money. Because you can take $1 million. If you got time, you can make $1 million. If you got $1 million, you can't buy 1 second of time. So when you spending 40 to 80 hours a week somewhere, 5 days a week, you giving up, you getting money, but you also giving up a lot of your time too. And then you may be giving up your time doing something you don't necessarily like.
Man.
And that would and that's just miserable to me.
But yeah, like, I don't understand how you can go through a whole week, work 40 hours a week, and go home and just accept the payments of whatever.
Exactly.
Like, I don't understand that.
Exactly. My thing, like, I have a job right now, but I'm trying to I'm trying to use the money from the job to transition into doing my own thing. Because at my current job right now, I have what's called a salary cap, meaning that they put a cap on how much money that I can make in a year. And with putting a cap on how much money I can make in a year, that it just don't sit right with me. It's like, however much my salary is, if I put in, say I get paid for 80 hours, a certain amount, I could work overtime, like, and work 85 hours, you know what I'm saying, and still get paid
for that 80,
for that 80 hours, exactly. that same amount. That's a salary cap. And if you don't get paid overtime. Right. So it's like, if I work for myself, however much service I provide, or however many products I sell, or whatever I'm hustling, however much information and knowledge I give, I'm going to get paid for that continuously. You can't cap it. Right. Like, with a job, they control everything. They tell you when to come to work. Yep. They tell you when you can come. You can't go in the office before 7 if you go to work at 8. If you're supposed to clock in at 8, you better not clock in at 7.
And you better not clock in at 8:01.
So they tell you when you got to be there. They tell you when you got to leave. If you want to stay and work late, they'll be like, you can, but we ain't gonna pay you. We ain't gonna pay you this. So they tell you when you gotta leave. They tell you when you gotta come. They tell you when you can go on lunch and eat. They tell you if you can have your phone. It's so much. It's so many
like
rules.
High school all over again.
But the killing part of it all to me is just you chasing somebody else's dream.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
So I heard a quote that says, when you're working for someone, you're working on their dreams. So why not work on yours?
Exactly.
And a lot of people, like, I feel like a lot of people get discouraged when it's like, well, I got bills now. I don't have time to be working on my dreams or hustling, trying to do this, do that.
That's motivation to chase your dream.
Exactly.
That's motivation to chase your dream. I want to be paid up on my bill so I can talk to the bill man next year.
Exactly.
Here's your $300 and something sir.
Man.
think about it like this too. What if you work for somebody and your work make them $100,000 a year, but they only give you 30?
Man.
Like your work for them produces them $100,000 a year. They give you 30 and keep 70 for themselves.
I just remember something. So Tyler Perry's dad, Tyler Perry had told us a story about his dad. His dad built houses, and like, let's just say the house was $800,000, just for the house. his dad would be happy and excited because he only get paid $800. And it's just like, now, if your mindset is just like, man, I got $800, you gonna, you know, if you had a mindset of, man, I got $800, can't nobody tell me nothing. It's like, but wait, do you not know that the work you just did cost $800,000? So you accept that $800, but your work cost $800,000. Do you see like the missing gap? Like at least a thou wow or something on it, you know?
A thou wow.
You know, man.
It's a mindset.
Say a thou wow.
Yeah, something on it, man.
But you know, it all goes back to, man, the reason of the hustle, man.
Yeah,
the work ethic of the hustle, man. When you hustle, when you have the right hustle, then it's never about what you can get. It's always about, well, yeah, it may cost $800,000. But at the same time, man, you got a relationship with this man to where you probably never have to ask for anything ever again. With that $800 in your pocket, he probably make that probably $800 a week.
Man,
that's more than the 9 to 5 that you was wishing for.
Man,
you understand me? So it's all about when you have the heart and the right hustle and the right work ethic to help somebody else. Man, being a blessing, you will be blessed. You feel me? Real talk. It ain't all about like Now, I ain't gonna sit here and say like I'm just all built up and things like that, cause man, if the house costs $800,000 and you just give me $800 at first initial emotion, oh so
it's the mindset.
Cut, what you doing?
It's the mindset.
Cut, what you doing?
But wait, but no, the thing is though, no T, the thing is this though, you're the worker. Right. So it's like whatever you get, that's what you got.
That's what you got.
You like, you know, he's not gonna tell you, look, the whole house is $800,000 because, you know, as the owner of it, you know, right, you gonna get the $800,000, but it's like because you're a worker, you have a blind eye. You have a blind eye of, okay, well, whatever he said I'm getting. I ain't worrying about nothing else. All I know is I need to make this $800.
You want to know the killing thing about it, bro?
What?
In order to become a worker, you first had to be interviewed. Ooh. This man had to give you a set price. Yeah. So you feeling played. You got out there and did that work.
Broke your bag. Huh? Could have passed out in the
and you had to do is say, oh no, good. I'm good, cuz you could at least made it a thou wow. You know what I mean? Real deal. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, this man you either had to talk to this man because you needed the money, right? Or this man came and talked to you because he needed the help. Yeah. Now he gave you a set price on what he was gonna pay you. Not knowing what you building, but you just know, man, I need this 800. All this thou wow.
I need this thou wow.
I need this thou wow. Now your hustle is, man, I'm finna help this man for this money, man. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, I'm finna go help this man for this money.
And not knowing this whole time, $800,000 check is given to somebody, and you only get.
That's mindset. Because that's mindset. Yeah. Because you the type of person that'll do that is the type that can't see the forest for the tree. Man, you can't see that. You can't see that the project is worth $8, because once you get on the building site and you see how big the actual building site is, how much material being brought in, some should start clicking in your head like, wait a minute, why am I only getting $800? Why am I only getting $800? Yeah. And then that's when you should go, how much are you making for this job? How much you getting paid? Correct. Then that when they expose, oh, I'm getting $800,000. But see, most people will be blinded by that 800. Oh, I'm getting $800. So they not even worried about. They not even what we'll say aware of this really an $800,000 project, right? And you just getting paid $800. Right. They don't be aware of that till after the fact, and then it's too late. Then
it's too late. You already took that money.
But at the same time, you doing that every day with a job.
And check this out.
You doing that every day.
Think about it, man. What if this man say, man, I'm going to give you $800, man, help me build this house. You $800? $800? And your attitude was like, man, you tripping, just $800? This man ain't say a week. He ain't say a month. He ain't say every 2 weeks. My next question will be every month or every week. Hear me? Huh?
With a serious face.
With the seriousness.
Yeah.
I'm really with it, cuz if you trying to give me 800, either way, this 800 is going to help me. Now, you may get 800,000, but believe me, buddy boy, I'm going to get my portion.
Yeah.
You going to give me some of this $800,000. Might not be what I want. You hear me? But I'm going to get me something.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it somewhere. And I'm going to be the best worker he can ever find. You hear me?
Yeah, see?
I'm going to work like, nah, I ain't going to say that, but you know what I'm saying?
You know.
I'm going to work my tail off.
Yeah.
Fingers to the bone.
Yeah.
I'm going to work them
That's the
down.
hustle.
That's the hustle. And then I know in my mind, man, I'm helping this man finna build this house. He finna give me $800. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's a week or a month.
That's called a generational mindset, y'all.
Man, I'm talking
that's
about
a generational mindset. $800, man. That's
man, I'm talking about cuz I'm gonna add them $800 and how many $800 checks I'm gonna get, man. Cuz I'm finna put this to use.
Well, check this out. We talking about the hustle and the work ethic. Let's talk about the other aspect, the hustles, because hustle can be work ethic,
right?
But then it got hustles too. So a lot of people, they could do they hustle, but they shame. They could do their own thing, but they don't want to. It might have somebody who they gift is making crafts, or their gift is speaking or singing, but they don't want to sing. They don't want to speak.
They're afraid to use their gift.
That's simply rejection.
Yeah.
The fear of rejection.
So also you got to have hustle, but you also got to have a hustle.
Ooh.
If you got hustle but no hustle, you still losing. So you got to have hustle and you got to have a hustle.
Yeah. Like if you're the best wig maker out here that you know, make a wig. Don't think that because it's not the top of the line market right about now. Don't think of it like that. Like, think of it as this is only the beginning. I have a hustle, therefore I must hustle. Like, create your hustle. Like, if you do nails, if you make T-shirts, if you create planners for people, if you simply just a good listener, whatever, regardless of whatever your hustle is, you have to create your hustle and then start hustling. Like, we can literally go around the table many times and give examples of hustling. Want to start?
Yeah, I do public speaking. I got a job, but I also on the side I do speaking engagements. And you want to go ahead, bro? I ain't gonna give them all my hustles.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna expose my left hand either. But I'm out here. I'm trying to make change, not only for myself, but for my daughter, for my family, for my friends, and even my enemies. You understand me? Because I want to see everybody make it. Right. I ain't too proud to beg, and I ain't too proud to just say, man, look, I forgive you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about you. I'm going to forgive you and really mean it so I can go ahead and be a better me. And then you'll see how I'm forgiving you and trying to be a better me. And in turn, trying to be a better you, you'll help somebody on your side. All around, we just in a circle of life, baby. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. A bunch of hustlers, some with the correct hustle, some with the wrong hustle, but at the same time, we all a bunch of hustlers just trying to make a better way. Some choices we make are good, some choices we make are bad. But at the same time, man, something in you is driving you to go get what you chasing for. You understand me? So that's a hustle mentality, but at the same time, man, make the right decision. Choose the right hustle. Have the right heart with the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Don't be selfish out here, man. The game will eat you up, man.
Yeah. You ain't
nothing but fresh ground meat trying to make a burger, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Real deal.
You gonna tell them one of the many hustles of Cam Campbell?
Man, one of the many hustles of Cam Campbell is simply
one of the many.
Yeah, one of the.
There's many.
Oh Lord,
we ain't gonna expose them though.
One of the many is simply right here on the Self Prolific Podcast.
The Self Prolific Podcast.
Where we're here to educate, motivate, and dedicate. That's 3 outlets. Like I'm the type of person where my hustle comes from, like T was saying, sharing my wealth. Literally, like I want to have a platform where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna give you an outlet to let the world know who you are, and then it's gonna end up on YouTube for everybody to see.
even so much as that, bro, just giving them, when they see the Self-Prolific podcast, man, you want to let the people know, man, I understand, man. I feel you, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I done been in them tough times where the lights was cut off. I understand what it's like to not have the money for a bill. I ain't had gas in my car. I ain't always had 3 meals a day. You understand me?
Right.
And I man, look, I ain't always had money, cuz. You feel me? I put money last because that's the last most important thing that you need.
Correct.
I ain't always had a peace of mind. Yeah, I wasn't always as calm. You know what I'm saying? But I had to go through a work ethic, man. I had to get pruned. That's just like a rose, man. On a rose bush, when you pick a rose off a rose bush, the stem of the rose has so many bristles on it, so many thorn things that'll stick you. You got to cut some of it off. Well, I had areas that I had to cut some off me. You know what I'm saying? I'm that rose. I had to cut some areas off my life that was poking me and then affecting others, causing them to bleed. But once I cut them areas off and start having people to be able to be around me without getting stuck, you know what I'm talking about? Then the hustle started to spread. The knowledge started to spread. People started getting changed. People started to want to be a better them. And it's all because I changed my ways. I changed my way of thinking. I changed the hustle. I changed the heart that I had towards the hustle. You got to change your heart, man. Real talk.
Real talk.
And that's just coming from me, man. Like, I ain't always been on this side of the cloth, man. Like, I know what it's like to be on the other side in them streets. I know I done had the packs and all that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, you can't hustle this same thing forever, dog.
There's no such thing as one source of hustle.
You can't hustle this thing forever, man.
Yeah.
Even the Bible tell you when I was a child, I thought as a child, I reasoned as a child. But when I became a man, I put away with childish things. Man, when I was a child, I thought that this was the only way I had to hustle. I thought this was the hustle. To have a pack, I was a hustler. No. I'm hustling, trying to get other people out the way and put them in a better position. Now I'm slanging knowledge.
Ooh.
Now I'm dropping jewels. You know what I'm talking about? And it's for the free. I'm telling you, cuz I'm slanging knowledge, cuz. Real talk, man. I ain't selling. I ain't trying to get you high no more, baby. I'm trying to get you a better life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real deal building.
Man.
Real deal building. Experience is the best teaching, man.
Man.
Real talk.
And I really feel like with my outlet, I know a lot of people love to say that they want to give back to the hood, or it's just like, you see a lot of rappers, all we doing, we giving back to the hood, we giving back to the hood. But no, I'm the type of person, I don't want to give back to the hood. I want to get people out.
That's giving back, putting them in a position to do better.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna come around, whenever, just to say I did it. But it's just like, no, I want to set you up with a position that you can learn from it, and then you can go back and tell your mama, hey, look, this is what I'm doing now. Let's go.
You don't want to give them a fish. You want to teach them how to fish.
Exactly.
I don't want to be hungry the next day, bro. Teach me how.
But,
man,
bro, a lot of people scared to do just what you do all the time and invest in yourself.
Ooh.
To be a hustler, you got to put that money first. You scared money don't make no money.
Man. And you learn that before you turn 21. You learn that way before you turn 21.
You got to invest in yourself, and a lot of people don't want to do that. Man. They would. I would say that a lot more people would be chasing their dream if somebody would give them the start. It would have a lot more businesses if somebody would start it for them and then just hand it over to them. And they ain't have to pay that initial startup cost, because it's a cost to the hustler mindset.
Yeah, and like people are afraid of losing money because they don't know what to do with the money that they have.
Wow,
money management, baby.
Wow,
yeah,
that's deep right there.
I mean, yeah, it's like I don't like. I've seen a lot of people, and I've done it myself. I'm guilty of it. Like, it would be my last, and this would be going towards my clothing brand. It would be my last. But it's just like, if you use $5, your last $5, promise you can flip it into a 50 quick. But you have to have a mindset of, okay, what's more important, my business or my pain? Pain is only temporary. Your business gonna last forever if you allow it to. If you're gonna hustle, you gonna hustle.
Yeah. That's why I say a lot of people scared of that side of it. But the most successful hustlers in any arena are the ones that invest the most in themselves.
Yeah.
Them the people that ain't scared of hard work.
Yeah, you can't be scared of hard work because we always say, and it's also a saying in I say the streets, the urban community, whatever. It's a saying that you ain't a hustler till you can lose it all and then get it back.
Exactly.
So like you say, bro, that work ethic keep you from fearing that. Keep you from fearing that because you know if I do take a chance, invest in myself, and it flop, then I have what's called outcome independence. And whatever the outcome is, I can deal with it and I can work with it and I can make something happen with that.
You want to know what the driving force behind a work ethic is? Like
Faith.
a real deal work ethic?
Faith?
The fear.
Ooh.
The fear.
The fear?
The fears drive the work ethic. You understand?
Explain that one.
I got to use my boy, man.
I know what you're finna say.
R.I.P. to Kobe Bean Bryant, man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? The fear of having all this talent and people seeing it and you not doing anything with it and becoming a waste. That's a fear. You understand? That's a fear of rejection. People see you. People see what you got going on. People see that you got the potential, man. People telling you these things, and your work ethic and the fear of you failing. That should be the driving force behind your work ethic. Of course, faith without works is dead. First and foremost, that's the foundation. I'm standing on it. The Word of God, King James Version. Hallelujah to the Lord.
Yes,
you understand me? Fear is the driving force behind most people's work ethic because they don't want to go back to the same situation that they were struggling in.
Hit the bull, man. That's what I thought you were going to do it first.
Yes, sir. You know
That's what I thought you was going to do it first.
In you, not on you, man. People don't want to go back to the same situation of struggling. I'm scared of that. Man. I know what it feel like, man. I don't want to go through them days no more.
Man.
I know this. I know what it's like.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to the streets.
Man, look, like Steve Harvey said, I'm allergic to being broke.
I'm allergic to being the same way. I'm allergic to going back to the same way.
Yeah. Can't go back to the past, man.
See, and another thing, let's classify that up, man. When you got that hustle mentality, the right hustle, you'll understand that, man, a lot of people got a lot of money and broke.
Yeah.
You understand? They broke. Flat out broke.
Explain that one.
Man, you got a lot of money, and your money can't buy you peace, bro. I can't stress peace enough. Because that's what's going to carry you through, and that's what's going to get you through enduring them tough times when you got all this money. And you don't know what to do with it. You got all these people coming towards you. Let me get this, let me get that. You got more bills now. You got more problems now. But you ain't got no peace. You broke. Yeah. You ain't got no place of solitude. You broke.
And when he say broke, he's mean like broken, not like pockets broke. You're like you're broken. Yeah.
Let me expound on that, bro. It's the difference between being rich and wealthy and the difference between being poor and broke. Because you can be broke. Broken. Let me start off by broken rich is terms of finance. If you rich, you got a lot of money. It's wealthy. If you wealthy, you got a lot of money. If you broke, you don't have no money.
Right.
Well, being rich, you can be rich in friends. You could be rich in love. You could be rich in
spirit.
You could be rich in spirit. And also the poor, that's the same way. You could be wealthy with a lot of money, but like bro was saying, poor in the spirit. Poor and you don't have no company. Poor and you don't got no peace of mind.
Right,
and that's what bro was touching on with that. So,
knowledge, man, jewels, dropping jewels all day.
Man, if you want top-notch information and motivation, self-prolific is where you get it.
Hey,
and don't y'all forget that.
And this ain't for the demons, baby, because it's two roads that you got to take. Ooh. One is the less traveled by. Ooh. You understand me? And if you can see my fingers, baby, one of them shorter than the other. That means it's a short road to destruction, baby. But that long one, that's what's going to get you to the end tip. You feel me? It's got a nail on that one, nub on this one.
You better wake up and get it. Ain't got no time for no quitting. Your pockets might be on midget, but that's called temporary digit. Get off the couch and get lifted and say that this how we did it. Cause it all started with a podcast called Separate Living. Let's go.